Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Monu here, and I welcome you on my channel. The channel name is Wanna Speak to Me. Welcome again, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel because most of the time I'll be uploading a lot of contents related to your spoken English. Without any further delay, let's jump right into the topic. So, guys, today I just want to tell you about my journey, my spoken journey, how it started, and what are the major steps that I have taken towards the journey of my spoken English, and what are the do's and what are the don'ts that you have to take care of. Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell you, the time when my spoken journey get started. I would like to tell you that I was a good student, in my school. I used to get 100 out of 100 in English. But that type of English is not same as spoken English, because that is a written English. And if you are talking about written English, then you only focus on grammar. The only purpose is to uh, clear the exam only. Okay. But if you talk about the spoken English, it's quite different, it's completely different. So you will have to note that firstly. Okay. Okay. And so I was a good student that time, and used to get 100 out of 100 most of the time. In my 10th, whether in my 12th, I used to get full marks. Okay. But I didn't think even a bit about that, yeah, this thing will be helping me in my future, towards my spoken English. I didn't think about that. But after completing my 12th, I jumped into graduation, and all the syllabus were in English. Basically, I'm from a state board. I have done my schooling from proper Hindi medium background. I didn't do any, like I haven't taken any further steps for spoken English. Yeah, for English in my schooling, I used to study in my mother tongue, that was Hindi, and still Hindi. Okay. And okay, I was talking about, yes, I came to my graduation, and all the syllabus was in English. And so that time I started having interest in English. So I started I started to know about spoken English. How can we speak it, what are the major steps that we can take. So that is the time when my spoken English journey started. Okay. So I will tell you about that from that time. Okay. So that time I started forming small sentences, talking to myself. I started self talk that I used to do that time, with myself. And I used to, that time internet connection was very good. It is a time of 2018. Okay. The internet connection was very good that time, so I used to watch a lot of videos, a lot of English contents on YouTube, any other platforms. I used to read articles, on internet, and that was a very good thing. And so that was the time, I started taking interest in spoken English. And and that was the time. And you can see here, I can speak English very well at the moment. I don't even fumble while speaking. Yeah, it is true that I'm not so fluent, but I know that if I will practice on regular basis, I will be get fluent into the language very fast. Okay. So I did that. Okay. And I started listening to English content on YouTube. I listened a lot. I listened because I know, I understood the the fundamental things, how to learn a language. Because the more you listen, the more you will get into the fluent in the language. Okay. So you will have to be consistent. I was not consistent earlier, but later on I started how I will be consistent, and I took major step towards the language. So yeah, that was the time. And the things that you don't need to do, if you are if your goal is to speak English, then don't focus on grammar. Because I used to uh, you know still I still I learn some grammar rules because I prepare for competitive exams, so English is used there as a subject. So I still grammar, but I don't mess up all both the things. Like I separate written English and spoken English because these are two different things. If you will think if you will think like you can take benefits from written English, then you are gonna wrong. Definitely you are gonna wrong because you will be like thinking only about making sentences in your mind. Like you will be uh, aware of that that you don't need to make grammatical mistakes. So you will have to be conscious that time. So spoken English is quite different to written English. So first of all, you will have to understand it. Okay. So and another thing that you don't need to do that don't try, don't try to speak English, don't try to learn English through your mother tongue. Otherwise, you will mess up all the things because you will be stuck only in translating things like just suppose if a person is standing in front of you and he is talking in English, then what happens is like you know that just suppose he asked you a question, and you now it's your turn to answer the question. Then first of all you will uh, think the answer in your mother tongue, then you will translate into English, and then you will deliver it. So it will take a lot of time, and you will mess up your whole conversation, and your conversation will dead. Okay. So I don't want you to do that. Okay. So try to learn English or any target language through its basic nature. How we can learn a language. You know, okay. And other things that I did, like I used to uh, I used to do self talk with myself. It's very good because we are not surrounded by the English speakers, native speakers, so we will have to speak with myself, with ourselves. So you will have to take care of that. And yeah. And okay. So the more you will speak, the more you will get fluent into the language. So it is the only thing that you need to do. Okay. What else we can do? Let me think. You can read articles on internet. There are lots of millions of articles that you can read, and try to you can try to pick up some vocabulary words, basic vocabulary words. Okay. Now, uh, okay. I got remind like the another thing that you can do. Try to speak uh, try to speak you know try to use basic vocabulary in your conversation, because otherwise if you will go for the advanced vocabulary, then you will mess up all your conversation. You won't be able to progress. Okay. So try to use basic vocabulary because your goal is to speak first. If you are able to speak, if you are habitual to the language, then you can use advanced vocabulary. There's nothing issue with that. You can easily do that. Even at the moment I'm using basic vocabulary, like uh, you don't need to use fancy words, advanced vocabulary. Just be real. If you are able to make the other person understand what you are trying to say, then it's okay, you are doing so well. So I don't think so that you need to use fancy vocabulary. If the other person is not able to understand what are you saying, then what is the purpose of using that advanced vocabulary? Because we are not living in native country where English is spoken as the first language. We are in English is our second language, so we will have to understand and just use basic words. That's it. Okay. Other thing that you can do, and I did like just open up your mobile camera and try to speak. Try to see that where you are lagging, you know and if you are not able to pronounce a particular word, just google it and try to find the real pronunciation, the correct pronunciation of that word, particular word. So yeah, this should be the right approach according to me. And it is a language. There is nothing to do with that. You don't need to stress about the language. It's a language. If you are able to make your mind habitual to the language, then there is nothing to do. Even you won't notice at a time that you are so fluent into the language. And you will like, oh my god, how it is possible, how it happened so fast. You won't even realize what is happening actually. So okay, uh, I think I have covered all the topics, all the things, tips and tricks. If something is left, definitely I will cover in the next video. So yeah, till then, bye bye. And I please make sure, I request you, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I have created a new channel recently. The channel name is Wanna Speak to Me. So I request you to please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon too, so that you can get all the notification of my videos and that I upload on my channel. So till then, bye bye. Have a good day. Okay, that's it.